Welcome to Pastor Garlic's Kitchen, vacation edition. My son Sammy really badly wanted to make dumplings, wontons, whatever you want to call them, and so we decided to get a few of the things that we could make easily make on our way, or while we're away here. So before we left, we bought Rose brand wonton wrappers. You got to buy the Rose brand because that's the company of Uncle Tim Louie, right, Sammy? Rose brand is great. If you ever get fortune cookies with a little rose on it, then you know they're Tim's. Okay, so we got the wonton wrappers. We got a little bit of minced pork. We've got chicken broth so that we can do some in soup. And then we're going to do another variety of cream cheese. We'll do kind of the sweet ones. And we've got water chestnuts that are going to go in here. So just a couple packets of soy sauce. Oh, and Sammy, go grab the crushed pineapple from over there because the pineapple is going to go with the cream cheese.
Wait, we have crushed pineapple?
Yeah, we have crushed pineapple. Okay, so we will start with the salty ones first, and then we'll pick it back up here in a moment. So we put the pork into a bowl. We've got Sammy here working on cutting up our water chestnuts, and so we'll come back in a minute here. Okay, so we got these little soy sauce packets for us. So Sammy's going to just dump one in and kind of dump it around, so not just all in one place, but just kind of spread it around. There you go.
Some in the middle, some on the edges.
Okay, and then Sammy cut up some nice water chestnuts here.
Yep.
So Sammy, grab the fork and just scrape that into the. Grab the fork.
Oh, wait, where's the fork? Where's the fork?
Look in the bowl.
Oh, wait, it's right there.
Okay.
Everyone else probably.
Sammy, come on, come on. We're getting hangry here.
Mainly him. I'm fine. I'm fine. I had some Doritos. I'm chill.
Okay.
He's different.
So we're not using a whole lot of different seasonings here. We're using that. Okay. So, I want you to open the pepper, Sammy, and then just sprinkle it around. Remember, don't dump it all in one place.
I can actually get it open without like dumping. Okay. By the way, guys, this isn't spicy or anything. So if you don't like spicy stuff like me.
Okay, and a little bit of salt.
Fine. Salt, yes. Favorite.
Okay, and some salt and one more pepper. There we go. Okay, so then we're going to mix it all up. Go ahead, Sammy. You can stir it there.
There's a lot of water chestnuts on this side, which you need to get back mixed in.
So this is Sammy's first time making these, and this is the first time I've done this in like, I think 35 years or so. But it's still in the back of my mind, so I think we're going to figure it out. And I did do the major consultation with Grandma because she's, of course, the food expert here when it comes to these wonderful Chinese things that I grew up making. So we've got some plates out. We've got the wonton skins. We've got the pork. Now, we're on vacation, and so we didn't have everything that we normally have at home. But you might want to get some like green onions or cilantro, maybe some wine vinegar. Those things would add some nice flavoring. But this is very simple: water chestnuts, minced pork, and pepper, little salt and pepper.
By the way,
and soy sauce.
We added another pack of soy sauce, so if you're doing our exact recipe, make sure to add another pack of soy sauce.
Yeah.
We
That's okay, Sammy, because they don't get to taste this, but we do. All right. So one of the things that Anna commented on is it's important not to pack the pork too tight as you're wrapping these, because if you do, then for one, they might be too hard to cook, and then once you cook them, they will end up kind of hard on the inside as well. So I'm going to hand the camera to Sammy so I'll go ahead and make one. No, don't flip it over, because then they'll be upside down. All right, so you get one of the little wrappers here, okay? And then you just get a tiny bit of pork. And I'm going to actually get a spoon out because you can use a spoon to kind of measure it. So you don't need very big pieces. I'm just going to put about that much on here. Okay. And how you end up wrapping it is completely up to you. You can kind of use your discretion. But I'm going to dip my finger in the water and kind of run my finger with water around the outside of the edge. And what that does is it allows it to kind of stick together. So I'm gonna just do this one kind of like, I don't know. I'm gonna be pinching it in, and then I'm gonna pinch it at the top as well. So this is a pinchy one. All right. So it kind of came out like a little a triangle thing. Or a diamond, rather.
Just a little bit.
Okay, thank you, Sammy. So then what I've done over here, if you want to come over to the stove, Sammy, you can see we've got we put our whole carton of chicken broth in here, and we're gonna use this to boil them once we're ready. Okay, so I made one like that. My mom used to kind of make this fancy. I'm going to see if I can do one the way that she did. Okay, so I'm going to take a little more pork here. See if I can remember.
By the way, that's the dogs in the background, if you're wondering what that noise is.
Thank you, Sammy. Okay, so I think she used to kind of... Sammy, over here, dude. Focus. All right, so then she would kind of cinch them up and kind of pinch them in like this. She's going to watch this and she's going to say, oh no, son, that's not how you do it. But that's okay. So then they're kind of cinched up. Oh, that's not too bad. And then they're a nice little wonton. So you can get creative. You can do kind of whatever you feel like. But these are a few different ways you can do it. Or you can just you can kind of make a little, let's see, I don't know what I'm going to do next. I'm going to just kind of let things be creative. Or you can just roll it over and just be very, very...
casual.
I was going to say boring, but... And this is just a flat one. Oops.
A leak.
That broke a little bit. It leaked up. So you got to be careful. This is one thing you got to be careful for, because sometimes if you're not...
If you push it in too much, it'll just...
Yeah, it'll break. But I think we'll still be okay. So here's a few. Sammy and I are going to make some now, and we'll be back in a minute when we're starting to cook.